We'll turn right down this road. But yeah, it's definitely got some of the untouched land out here in these villages. So even though it's being developed, it's not fully developed, obviously, which is nice to get away from the city a little bit. But it's definitely under the process of being developed. As you can see, you've got trucks, plenty of trucks, and I got to be careful because this dirt can be slippery on the road. Yeah, there's not too much going on getting out to the village itself. Once we get into the village, again, it's a smaller village. So there's just this main paved section with some businesses going off. You see that little tire stand? Those things are all over the place, and they are actually very helpful. You get a flat tire, I mean the roads here will give you flat tires, and they're pretty good about repairing the tire. I had mine fixed for real cheap. They know what they're doing. These are little wars is really what they're called. They're not official taxis, but anything painted orange in this area is normally public transport. These speed bumps are pretty intense. And then this is the Harris Church. To be honest, I don't really know what the Harris believe, what their practice is, but it's one of the few recognized religions. These villages, the chiefs kind of recognize certain religions as being allowed to be in the village, and the Harris Church is one of those that's in most of all of these villages on this peninsula. So it is around noon, which is probably dumb on my part with the sun, but the kids are in school. It's a weekday. Normally, there's a nice soccer field here. All along this road, there's normally a soccer field, but it's kind of cool too in this village. This is Bregbo, by the way. There's this beautiful resort here in the middle of the village. The rooms are super cheap, and they're not Hampton Inn Marriott level. Bonjour. But it's a beautiful place. They've got a playground. They've got these beautiful decks out into the lagoon. And basketball court. They've got a little bit of everything. Yeah, the soccer field isn't being used at the moment. They'll just set up little goals. And technically, what they like to play here in the Ivory Coast is Maracana, which is a smaller field. It's a smaller goal. I think I see one up here, so we'll be able to show you that. But it's just smaller teams. And they normally just throw up these small little goals. Get a small field. The ball is smaller. It's basically a smaller version of soccer, I guess. But it takes a lot more skill, obviously, if everything's smaller. But you've got these little goals like this. You just got cement blocks, wooden posts and cement blocks with the net there. And so they'll normally have, along this road, it becomes soccer fields in the evening time. Because I love the game of soccer, and I played it all growing up, but it is completely different. Because I'm used to playing on nice flat grass fields, big goals. You know, you get used to playing in a certain way. Ooh, sand was slippery. And playing on sand, dirt, especially when it rains and it gets muddy. And then with cleats, they don't play with cleats here either. They have special sandals that they like to play with. And so, nice and sandy again. Super slippery driving on the sand. Go nice and slow. So yeah, they enjoy the game of soccer. Maybe I'll do another video in the evening time when they're actually getting some games going. But this is Bregbo.